Welcome to Day 4 of the MDPN 100, which is 100 days worth of storytelling prompts to help you market your product in subtle, honest, and engaging ways. As always, I want to start by saying that you should not use AI to write your story. I say this because when you give AI your full backstory and what you learned from it, it can then learn it and feed it to any and everyone on the internet. We're entering a time where the only thing that'll set you apart from your competitors and AI is your story and expertise, the stories you have and the lessons you've learned that AI can't replace or replicate yet and hopefully never. So I think it's really important for you to protect them. Now, let's jump into the lesson. Today's story is centered on a time when you defied industry advice or went against popular opinion, and what your moment of rebellion taught you. You'll no longer be discussing the rules you set for yourself. Instead, you'll be talking about breaking the rules that the leading experts in your industry swear by. Every industry has best practices that are respected because they're usually reliable. But if you want to be successful in business, you need to know when to go against the grain and forge your own path. If you want to get results no one else has, you have to do something no one else has done. That's what this story should tell. Think of a time when you ignored advice or popular opinion and did your own thing. Explain how you came up with your plan and why you thought it would be a good idea. Like I said on day 3, sharing these kinds of stories with your audience will captivate them because you're one, showing that you aren't afraid to take risks, think for yourself, and try new things. Even when you fail, that kind of bravery is often highly respected, especially if your ideal buyer disagrees with the top experts. Especially if your ideal buyer hates the industry rules too. Especially if your ideal buyer dreams of going against the grain themselves. You'll look like a hero in their eyes, or at least someone they'll want to root for. And 2, you're taking these risks alone, on your own dime and putting your own reputation on the line, yet they get the benefit of learning from your experience. The more they learn from what you share, the more they'll realize that following you is all reward with little to no risk, and that will make them want to tune in to every post you make. This doesn't just help you earn the sale today. It sets you up to get future sales from them too, because an audience that regularly tunes in to your work is an audience that you can pitch to over and over again. The goal is to stay focused on the long game. You want to inspire a loyalty that will make your audience want to stick beside you for the long haul. This story helps you do that. After you break down your thought process, briefly describe the steps you took to bring your plan to life. It doesn't have to be a long lecture or dissertation. Just give them an idea of the effort you put into it. If they want a deeper dive, they can join your membership program or request a course on it. The how isn't the focus of this story. Then describe what went right, what went wrong, and what it taught you. The most important part is what it taught you, because that's how you're going to showcase the value of your product. This is a great time to highlight how you designed your product to eliminate the problems you faced after taking that risk, and how if you hadn't ignored that popular advice, you would have never realized, fill in the blank. And how learning that lesson made your life easier and helped you achieve your goals in ways you never could have imagined before going through what you went through. And how, thanks to your experience, you created a product that helps them get the same results without the stress. Remember, it's not about hard pitching. Focus on storytelling, but play up how the events in your story shaped what your product ultimately became. If you want to make extra money but don't know how to, check out our growing library of over 700 digital product and content ideas with detailed guides that will help you make, market, and monetize each one. And if you don't want to create anything new but still want to make more money, consider becoming one of our affiliates. We offer high commission rates and we add more ideas to it every month so it'll never grow stale. All the details on that, plus the Day 4 prompts, can be found below. I'll see you in the next lesson.